I've been shooting since I was 6 years old. I'm 55. Been a long time. I shoot for fun. If I hit one, good. I do it for the sport. I enjoy it. It's something me and the wife started doing, shooting 3Ds. I thought I was good. I had some boys talk me into shooting a 3D because among my friends I was really good. When I got the first 3D shoot I went to, I shot with Waldo Cleveland, and I found out I wasn't that good.
Not only do you get out and actually use your skills in judging your distance, you get out and keep yourself toned. You also learn what's good and what's bad, so you don't make a misfire on a deer or whatever you're shooting at, because at least it helps you judge your distance and stuff.
All right, on our 3D targets, we got different rings in the vital areas of the targets. Your small rings are 12 points. Your middle outside ring here, outside of your 12 rings, are worth 10 points. Then outside of the 10 ring, we have an 8 ring. All right, and if you hit outside the 8 ring on your target, it's only worth 5 points. And if you miss the target, of course, it's 0. Right here, Craig Beard's arrow, it cut the line on the 12 ring, so we're gonna give him a 12 on that. And then my wife, Brittany, she cut the ring on the 10, so we're gonna give her a 10 on that. And then Gage, Craig's son, cut the 10 ring on the other side here, so we're gonna give him a 10 as well. And then JT, he hit the target and the air bounced off there. He's shooting a little light poundage bow, so he gets a 5 for that.
I started hunting when I was about in the 4th grade. My dad took me and killed my first deer that year, and didn't hunt for a long time after that. Got upset about it. And then hunting has just always been a passion of my family's, and I had 2 older brothers, and so I would always go with them, and then married a big time hunter, so started hunting with him, and he bought me a bow actually for my birthday last year, last August, and we started shooting. I hadn't killed a deer or anything with my bow yet, but we've just been coming out here practicing a lot. So
I haven't been bow hunting much. I'll never bow hunt. When I get a little bit older, I will.
I've been bow hunting probably, I'm gonna say 5 or 6 years. Actually, I've been killing deer with a bow 5 or 6 years. I hunted 6 years with a bow and arrow before I ever killed a deer with a bow. I was about ready to give up before it finally happened. But once you get out in the yard or come to something like this and shoot as much as you can, you get those muscles accustomed to the cycle it takes to draw a bow, and it gets pretty easy after that.
It's really a neat course, and the targets are real good, and I've enjoyed shooting. It's the 4th time I've shot the range, and Matthew's bows are very good to shoot, and just really enjoyed it.
Well, I ended up finishing second in this the first round. They said they was going to do another one at the end of the summer, but it was an archery league. We shot 5 weeks every Thursday afternoon. Best 3 weeks counted towards your score in total. And I think they had 15 targets each week set up, different yardages, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun that something like that's getting started around here, and especially for us that like to bow hunt, it gives us something to do during the summer and practice, and then get out, and it's another thing that you can do in the community, just like the softball field.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. I had a good time. Really, I look forward to every week getting out there shooting, meeting everybody. The potential is there if we can just capitalize on it. I went, I think it's the 1st of June, we went to Tanner Hill for Howard Hill shoot. It was like a 3-day shoot. It was 512 registered traditional shooters, and it was just a traditional shoot. But you know, if you have a mixed compound and all that, it's not a big thing how many people come. We had a wonderful time. The granddaughter with us, and the potential's here. Oh yeah, I mean, my little granddaughter, she's 12 years old, and she had a ball.
Well, it's lots of fun, and every day, and well, every Thursday, I go out there, I shoot my bow. I might miss it, but it don't matter. I'm still having fun because I can use my bow all the time now. I'm really strong, and I can crank it up to like 75. So I gotta be that strong one day.
There's hopefully going to end up being a lot of local people getting into it, and then as the word spreads, people coming from other parts of the state for tournaments and stuff. They had a big turnout for that benefit last year, and they said they're going to do it this year, and I hope that they get the same turnout, which I think was over 100 people, you know, and then maybe publicity builds up, we can get an actual league started where they travel here, you know, part of it maybe a circuit or something, because they do have that in the state. We just are kind of behind on getting in. So.
And after I shot my first 3D, I passed a buck at 40 yards because I knew what I did at the 3D shoot. And I might have hit 3 targets at 40 and not good shots, so I passed him. And I sat there wondering if I'd done the right thing. And he came back out at 20, made a good shot and killed him, but I was glad I waited. But it taught me what I can and can't do with my bow.
I'll tell you a funny little story. When I first got my bow, you know, of course my husband's showing me how to do it, and we shot a couple of times at the store in Columbia where I got my bow and hit pretty close to the target. And we get home and we're shooting and having a good old time, and I kept missing them back to back. I missed about 10 in a row, and he was like, "What are you doing?" You know, and I said, "I don't know." And about that time, we both thought of it, and he said, "Are you looking through your peep sight?" And I said, "Oh no, I forgot. I forgot to." So I started hitting it after I started using my peep sight.
The high scores have been with 14 targets, and Craig said it himself. If you average a 10 on your targets, you're going to be right up there in the top 2 or 3 people. So your high scores have been in the 140 to 150 range each Thursday, and we've got 2 or 3 guys out of the 30-35 shooters that we've had this month that are averaging between 140 and 150 every week. Depending on the size of the group, normally we're going to at least pair you up, so 2 to 4 people in a group. If it's just 2 of you, you can do it in about 45 minutes usually. With the group of 3 or 4, it may take you an hour to an hour and 15 minutes to complete the course.